I like the guys that are just down to earth funny. Jon Reep is funny. He went to NC State.
Yep.
And grew up near the mountains, and so that explains a whole lot. He's going to be at Good Nights tonight and tomorrow night. 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow night. And if you'd like to go and see Jon, very funny. You may know him first of all when he was doing hey, has that thing got a Hemi? That was the best. Then he was on Last Comic Standing. And a couple other other things, but he's really, really funny, dude. He's back here today. Jon Reep, everybody.
Hey! Thank you. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Oh, you're great, man. You're so funny every time you come in. So we were just talking, about where your mom and dad live and everything else, but fun in Hickory as a kid had to be tough.
Well, first of all, Hickory, it's easy to make fun of Hickory. It's got the word hick right there. Yeah. It's like, why didn't they just name it hillbilly? Or redneckery, but Hickory, I tell people, it kind of sits at the bottom of the Appalachian Mountains, so literally hillbillies look down on it. Look at them down there, brushing their tooth, acting all uppity. But it's not bad. It used to be kind of famous, we were the furniture capital of the world for a while, home to Winston Cup champion Dale Jarrett, and the pig from Green Acres.
That's right.
Not Arnold, Zsa Zsa Gabor. I'm kidding, she's awesome. No, but Hickory was, it's a kind of small town. You got to learn to be entertained by simple things in life, Just like going to the Burger King was a big deal for us. Not a Burger King, as if there's several in the world. It was the Burger King. And I remember the day we got our Burger King. There were people outside, looking at it like, wow, it looks like it does on TV. One day I will work here.
That's true, though. There's some small towns that are so excited about a Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Like, it's 24 hours.
Yeah. They got a pool made of bubbles. Little balls on it. So, but I remember that we would terrorize but we never went in it. We just cruised around in our cars. That's how bored we were, just riding around.
And hang out?
Well, yes, of course. And we would ride around, but we used to mess with our Burger King so hard because everybody knew everybody. So one time we went to the drive-thru. There was a sign on the drive-thru that said, "Intercom broke. Please drive around." Yeah. And we were like, are they balking us? Because that's all we did, was just drive around. But when no one was looking, we took their sign down. And we made up our own sign. And our sign said, "Intercom broke. Please shout your order." And people would pull up and look at us and go, "I want a number 3! Hello?"
You said your first job was when you worked at ChickfilA?
One of my first jobs was at ChickfilA. That's right. Yeah. When they in the mall. Believe it or not, Hickory had a mall.
Well, yeah, but ChickfilA used to only be at the mall.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. And now there's one in Hollywood that just opened up.
Really?
Yes, but it's only a drive-through. You can't even get in there. They're not even open on Sundays. You can't even get in the building.
Do they have sweet tea at that one?
I haven't been yet, but I'm pretty sure they do. They're not going to change that formula for Hollywood.
Yeah.
That thing ain't changing that. But that was one of my first jobs, and I used to, my friends loved me because I would give away so much chicken. I was the chicken man. Yeah. I'd show up at parties with free nuggets and just throw nuggets around. They're like, "Yay, Reep's there with the chicken." I was like Jesus with the fishes and the loaves. It's just chicken, everybody. It's just chicken. But no one
it's all made from one chicken.
Yeah. One big chicken that never ends. That's right. Well, I just did a commercial I was telling you off air about that Zaxby's commercial. Yeah. Zaxby's, Zaxby's chicken. Yeah. They called me up and asked me to be in a commercial, and I was like flattered. I was like, "Oh, sure, I'll be in a commercial." And but Zaxby's is only in the South, right? They're not everywhere. We shot the commercial in New York, and in New York they don't have Zaxby's, and the production company didn't know who I was,
Right.
So I went there and just did this commercial, and in between every take, they have a hair and makeup person who would come up to me and just sort of sweat my hair over and powder my face a little bit.
And get paid $1 million?
To do nothing, basically. And I just trusted this lady. I didn't have a mirror or anything. I was like, okay, cool. And then, we did that whole commercial, the 2 commercials all day. 2 months go by. I'll go home, I'm watching TV. I see my commercial. And they Justin Bieber'd my hair. They swiped it over to one side. Yeah, and they put black eyeliner on me. And anytime a redneck with black eyeliner, I look like Goth Brooks. It was bizarre.
Here's some of the audio.
There it is.
But this fine milkshake from Zaxby's? It's by far the best intercup experience I've ever had.
There it is. But you can't see what I look like.
Yeah.
Look it up on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. It's bizarre, man. It's bizarre.
Are you mad or you're like, what the hell?
Well, my friends, they saw it before I did, so I was getting all these weird emails like, "What happened to you, Hollywood?" Like they're the guy like I'm all Hollywood or something. That's what's weird because I grew up in Hickory, right? But now I live in LA. I've been there 12 years. So to my friends in Hickory, I am all Hollywood now, and that's what they call me. Yeah. Look at Hollywood. That's a pretty smartphone you got there, Hollywood. I guess you do good for a cord. And then out in LA, because I have the southern accent, I'm a redneck, you know, so I can't win. I'm neither one of those. I'm kind of both at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm like a Metro Jethro.
Are you one of the only people in LA who actually follows NASCAR? Or do you ever
Yes. That's weird. If you like NASCAR in LA, people make fun of you.
Yep.
They're like, NASCAR? What does that mean? What does that mean, NASCAR? I'm like, no, it's dumb. Actually, what's funny about NASCAR, there's a lot of jokes about what NASCAR stands for.
Yeah.
But to me, the truth is 1,000 times funnier. Because what it actually stands for is National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing.
Yeah.
Car Auto. It says car twice. That's how much they love cars. But that's like saying, yeah, I play for the NFFFL. Yeah. You know, the National Football League. Sometimes I call it NIFL.
Jon Reep is with us. He's at Good Nights. Back in a minute with more John and more of our studio audience after this. Showgram. Jon Reep is here. Comedian, very funny dude, and he's at Good Nights. There's 2 shows tonight. One at 8, one at 10:15. You know, sign up for either one, but he'll probably be hammered at 10:15. Or is usually the last show? Is that the best show? Because
no, it depends. I mean, it's all about the crowd. Usually, the crowd is what's drunk.
Yeah.
They've been there long enough to have drinks, and they're ready to go.
So your folks coming to see?
They're
you?
coming Saturday. Yeah, they're driving up from Hickory.
Do you ever feel because you're kind of clean? I mean, you're for all purposes, so you don't have a problem with your
I shower twice a day.
No, but I mean, you don't have a problem doing what you do when your folks are there.
No, no. When they're there, I'm extra clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, because I'm very aware of them. And anytime you want to be on TV, you gotta kind of be clean anyway. Yeah. I mean, you know, and Bill Cosby was one of my idols, so I always love the fact that if you're watching comedy and you're not aware of them being clean or dirty, but then you realize, like, wow, he didn't say one cuss word the whole time.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I always kind of look at
I went to see Seinfeld.
Yeah.
He came here several years ago. I went to see him.
Yeah.
And dude, he was so dirty. And I thought,
I've heard about that.
That's not, huh?
Who was dirty?
Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, no.
What happened?
Oh, yeah. This
He's
is
like, I'm done with TV. It's time for HBO. I guess.
Who's your, other than Bill Cosby, who's your favorite comedian?
Now?
Yeah.
Well, one of the first guys I saw on Good Nights, and I got my start at Good Nights, by the way, and my first time on stage was at Good Nights.
Were you nervous as hell?
Oh, my God, yeah. And the MC, who was, like, doing the show that night, he told the crowd, it's my first time. I'm like, don't, and I was like, no, you know. And I had a buddy in the back who was videotaping this, and I see at the time I was a big Chevy Chase fan. I thought it'd be funny to fall down.
Yeah.
So I didn't know anything. He introduced me, and I ran on stage, and I fell down. And to my credit, it looked good. It looked like a real fall. So real that the crowd didn't laugh. And they felt sorry for me.
Yeah.
So I was expecting a big laugh that I heard, oh no. I was like, no, I did it on purpose. Dang it! And then, like, no one's laughing. I didn't know what I was doing. I had the microphone way too far away from my mouth. Yeah. So no one could hear what I was saying. And then my buddy in the back is videotaping this. Like, you'll see, like, I'll do a joke that doesn't work, and no one laughs, and my buddy Marty goes, it shakes a little bit, and he's laughing at me. You know? So, one of the first guys I saw there, though, that made me laugh the entire hour was Brian Regan.
Yeah, I was just about to he's my favorite.
Me too.
Until you hurt.
Yeah, it's funny. But you know what? I mean, the funny thing about Brian to me is kind of like you. So, you know, it's just, I know he has to have a stand-up routine. He probably does the same thing everywhere. But it's like it's all new. Like he's just a funny guy.
I think it starts with that.
Yeah.
These guys like him. You know, it starts with it being a naturally funny dude,
Yeah.
and then also putting some hard work into it.
Yeah.
And then you got a good product at the end of the day. So Brian, I love. For an entire hour, I just remember like holding my hand up, begging him to stop talking.
Yeah.
So I can live. Like I can't breathe.
We're talking to Good Night's comedian Jon Reep. Make sure you go to goodnightscomedy.com right now. You can reserve tickets for tonight, for tomorrow night, or call 828-LAUGH, which is 5233. People may know you from TV, NBC's Last Comic Stand.
Where I was the winner.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So for 1 year, I got to tell people I was the best comedian in the world. Because they searched the world. That's what they said in the show. We're searching the world. It's not my fault Jerry Seinfeld and Chris Rock did not enter the contest. That's their problem.
Are you any big movies coming up? Like, you still doing that?
No, I got 2 TV shows, though, where I'm the host of a couple things. One is there's definitely a theme going on.
Yeah.
One's for the Animal Planet. It'll come out at 10:30 on June 17th.
Yeah.
It's called Redneck Road Trip.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Have you heard of burgoo? Do you know what that is?
No.
Me either till this show. But apparently it's a dish in Kentucky. It's basically roadkill stew. So, and I ate it. I ate squirrels.
What?
I ate muskrat, beaver.
Me too.
That was a softball. I actually ate the animal.
Beaver.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but was it good? I mean, because those people that eat it can make it really good.
Well, honestly, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was a little fishy, but not bad. Have you had gator?
I have had
It's
gator.
a little bit like gator.
Yeah, that's like a very chewy type chicken.
It's gamey.
Yeah.
It's got a fishiness to it, but not
Why are you
bad.
going to say it's fishy?
Well, because it is. Oh, beaver.
All right.
See, her mind is in the gut. I'm a clean comedian, lady.
It's going to sway you to the other side.
The dog.
Hey, you guys shopped in the same closet this morning, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
All black, man. That's what
Gingers
ginger
like to
kids.
wear black.
Yeah, baby. That's it. All right. So you have a wife,
Yes.
and where do you guys live most often? In LA?
Yeah, I met her in Missouri,
Yeah.
but we live in Studio City, which is like North Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's right behind CBS Radford, where I was on a sitcom for 2 seasons called Rodney. It was
Yeah.
Rodney Carrington had a show,
Yeah.
and that was like some of the best time of my life because literally I could look out my kitchen window and see where we shot Rodney,
Yeah.
and I could walk to work
Yeah.
and walk back home.
Yeah.
And Gilligan's Island, where they taped Gilligan's Island, was in my backyard.
What?
Like, I can see where Gilligan's Island was. Now it's just a bunch of satellite dishes. But it's kind of cool to tell people that.
Do you get tired of LA though? Tired of that? Even though you grew up
Yeah.
here in North Carolina?
I've gotten used to it a little bit. Like I said, I'm a Metro Jethro. You
Yeah.
know, so I've adapted a little bit. But I do like, when I first moved there, and you were talking about this off air a little bit, the Southern accent,
Yeah.
you can get picked on easy if you're in New York or LA with a Southern accent. And I'll meet people for the first time, and mine's not that bad, but it used to be really bad when I first moved here from Hickory.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, y'all.
Hi, y'all, what y'all doing? What time y'all coming over? That kind of stuff. But when I first moved to LA, it was pretty thick, and I'd meet people, start talking to them, and I could tell they have this look on their face. Like they're waiting for me to say, what are shoes for? Dukes the Hazzard is real. I came here on a horse. That kind of stuff.
Do you make references? It's so funny here because all the girls and stuff on the show are so young, and I'll make references to stuff
Well,
like
thank you.
hillbilly stuff back in the day, like Hee Haw.
Right.
When you talk about the Hee Haw
One of
honeys.
the longest running variety shows of all time.
Oh yeah, and you talk about hey, Kenny Rogers' wife. He met her on Hee Haw. She was one of the Hee Haw honeys.
And they're like, huh?
I know. They just look at it. Same thing. I think it's got to happen in LA.
Well, my wife is 9 years younger than me, so I have that little gap too.
Yeah.
And I'll be listening to like 80s music and just starts singing words to a song she's never heard of. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, it's history, baby. Look it up. I'm wiser, older, more experienced. Just trust me.
And then she rolls her eyes, right?
Yeah, this is like, whatever.
Grandpa, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of Grandpa, he used to do what's for dinner. That whole thing. So you've been married for long. Do you have any kids?
We got 2 dogs that are our children. They're totally like my wife is an LA chick.
Yeah.
She's from Missouri.
Yeah.
But she's totally adapted too much. Like she's big into like metaphysical healing and Reiki energy and all this stuff. And we have two small dogs.
So little lap dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both tiny and they're both white. And one of them is a miniature Alaskan Husky.
Okay.
But really it's a Pomeranian.
Okay.
I tell people that because it sounds manly to say miniature Alaskan Husky,
Yeah.
but it's a Pomeranian. And Pomeranians, you know, they're tiny, they're fluffy.
Right.
They look like pom-poms,
Right.
like for real. That's why they're named Pomeranian because they're like go doggies, you know. But what's weird is in LA, like it's different. You know, out here, when you take your dog out to use the bathroom, it goes and you're done.
You leave
You gotta
it there.
pick your poop up out there.
Yeah,
And I found out the hard way. Like, I'm out there standing with my dog, dog's just doing his business, and some lady was like, young man, are you going to pick that up? I was like,
no.
Nope. You're supposed to pick it up. I was like, if I want to pick it up, I let him poop in the house. That's why I'm outside, dummy. You pick it up if you want it, you can have it.
Jon Reep.